I've been playing walking football at Fulham for I think about 3 years now. I found out initially about the walking football just by doing a quick search on Google for walking football in case it was a thing. And amazingly it was, and it was just around the road from me at Fulham's training ground, which is an amazing facility. And I think I'd been doing it for about 6 months or so when an email was sent out about the walking football corner. The best thing about the walking football corner is that it's a very informal session. I like the way in which two well-being coordinators facilitate the sessions. It's very casual. They kind of try to keep us on to various topics around well-being, but it's a very relaxed environment where frankly we spend much of the time just catching up with each other, just chatting about football, whatever's going on in our lives, inevitably, all the various health ailments and issues that we've all been encountering. The other great thing about it is because there's some refreshments laid on as well, it just helps create that kind of conviviality amongst the group. The way in which the walking football corner has supported my well-being, I think a couple of things. First of all, it's great just to meet other guys that are participating in the same exercises and activities that you are, albeit in different sessions, because quite often when we've finished playing completed our sessions each time, we tend to go off in our separate ways. This is a good way of all of us just getting together and just chatting over a drink and some food, find out a little bit more about each other, and certainly the saying we all have more in common than divides us is very true, and we find that quite often we eat and drink in the same restaurants, we use the same facilities in the local area, so it's a good way of kind of creating bonds and commonalities between us, and I think for me that's probably been the biggest positive outcome that I've taken from the sessions.
The Walking Football Corner is part of the More Than a Game project, which is funded by the Premier League and the Professional Footballers Association. Last season we engaged with over 2,000 participants with our More Than a Game program. The Walking Football Corner has been running for almost 18 months and it has been aiming to improve the mental well-being of the working footballers and strengthen their relationships outside of football. 93% of participants who attended the sessions have stated that their mental well-being has improved because of attending the sessions.
I think the sessions as a whole have been very positive, and I would strongly encourage others who participate in walking football to take part in the Walking Football Corner. I think Fulham FC Foundation have done a great job in thinking through having these sessions for participants, and I was just, as I say, strongly encourage everyone to come along and take part.